Hi guys, if you've been watching this series, you'll know that I converted this Poundland, where are we? Flywheel or push along car, flywheel driven, friction driven. That's the original chassis and motor. That's the body shell. And then I 3D printed a chassis so I could put hobby grade receiver, motor, servo, so we got full steering and full control. I've still left the original hard plastic wheels on there, but that just fits on there nicely. These holes here line up with the posts in the body shell, and it did cross my mind that I ought to have a look at the other Poundland toy cars. So I went and bought a couple more. Now I think, oh, it actually says 6 vehicles to collect. So this is 2 more of them. I'm not going to bother buying all 6. I just wanted to see if the mountings were the same and if the wheel spacings are the same, because then I can use the same chassis in all of these if they fit. So I'm sure somebody will like to identify that one, because they don't actually name them on the box, probably for copyright reasons. They just call them Urban Blazers. Total Extreme Action. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, you push them and they go. So if I can just ease these off. I like the fact that they are just a push fit. You don't need a screwdriver to get them apart. They are designed, they've got little holes in there for them to be screwed in place. I'm pretty confident that you can get radio controlled versions of these anyway. There's a little slot there, you can probably see there for the aerial to go through, so they're multi-purpose. Anyway, let's see. Proof of the pudding, as they say. Well, the same gap, same length, they line up. Look like they could do with sliding up a bit further, because that's quite high off the ground, although it looked high off the ground with that one, didn't it? So, that one fits, whatever it is. I don't claim to be an expert on supercars, because I've no intention of ever buying one. Where's my scissors? Having said that I don't know what they are, I'm pretty sure that one's a BMW, because I've actually seen one of these in a car park somewhere and I was impressed by this fancy bit at the back here where the air's funneled through. So that caught my eye. Anyway, does it fit? Just reading what's written on the bottom. No, it definitely doesn't tell you whether it's a BMW or not. You probably can't even see that. Let's just change the focus. Yeah, it doesn't say BMW or anything else like that. Right, back to focusing down here again. Oh, just looking at them, that's got 01 written on it, that's got 01 written on it. That's got 01 written on it, so I think that's the moulding number, part number. That one's got 02 written on it. Well, that's spoilt that. That one's got no number written on it that I can see. And that one's got 04 written on it. I'm surprised that hasn't got a number on it. Looks like it did have a number just about there somewhere. Anyway, I'm delaying things, aren't I? We want to see if this fits on here. So that got, yeah, that's got a slot that we could put the aerial through. Like that, if we want to. Yeah, they all line up. That's a little bit close there though on the bodywork. So that one's not going to turn. It would if I squeezed the suspension, the steering in a little bit. But it looks like that one is just out of line. That's too close if it actually turns. In a straight line, not a problem. But if you can actually use the steering, that's just going to foul on it there. So you either cut the bodywork or we stretch this a little bit to move that forwards. I could do that quite easily in editing. Just edit that section to slide it all forwards about 2 millimeters. Where's that sticking in there? Ah! It went in all right, but it didn't want to come out easily. Let's make that hole a little bit bigger. That's better. Let's just check the steering alignment on this one. Yeah, it's got a better gap on it. Not much of a gap, but yeah, I think that one would probably still have trouble. Oh, because the bodywork comes in narrower there. Not a problem when you're just going straight ahead with the standard chassis, but when you're adding steering into it, that becomes a problem. So again, you'd either have to trim the bodywork there or stretch the chassis to move that steering, and bring it in a bit. If I made the wheel track narrower, then it would clear that bodywork quite easily. That one looks funny. That wants to go up a bit. From this camera angle it looks okay, but yeah. Okay, anyway, so that's what I've done today. I went and bought a couple more cars. They're only £1. And I thought it'd be worth it just to see if they fit. And the answer is they do fit with the posts, but the steering might be a problem, certainly with that one because it's quite narrow there. So why didn't... Yeah, that's what it is. They're narrower than the one that I'd chosen. And that's purely random that I chose that particular model. If I'd have chosen one of these, I'd have designed the steering narrower and it would have fitted inside easier. Just align them for the thumbnail. in the picture. Something like that for now. That'll do. Just a final. I have just checked. They are all identical. Those floor trays, or whatever you want to call them. And they've all got exactly the same written on them. 378597. Batch number 2003. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.